And welcome back, everybody, as we are inside Grid Lounge here in downtown Cedar Falls, Iowa. We have race 4 upcoming for you. This is the wild card race, where the bottom two from Heat 1, the bottom two from Heat 2 moved into this wild card race. And we have Jason making his Pro Series race debut here. He'll be starting 5th here in this 5-car race. So we have Bo, Garrett, Daniel, Zach, and Jason, as we are about 20 seconds left out here. Jason, how did you feel going into this race? First time racing with the Pro Series. What was going through your head?
Well, to be honest, I was just telling myself not to cause any issues, don't cause any accidents, of course, and hopefully learn something. I know these guys were quite a bit faster than me, so I was really excited to see what that felt like and if I even stood a chance.
Yeah, so the green flag is out, and we're off here. We're at Barcelona, 14-turn track. We got scattered clouds. Air temp is 77 degrees Fahrenheit. Tarmac's 97 degrees. As these guys will head into the elf turn, turn 1. As Bo has the early lead. Garrett behind him, then Daniel, Zach, and then Jason. Top two will move on to the finale as they head towards the Repsol curve here, past turn 4. These guys head into turn 5. Still very tight here. No changes as they head past turn 7 here. The Campsa curve. So this is a 15-minute race. Top two move on to the finale, the main event here. As these guys will head in towards turn 10. Garrett looking ahead at Bo here. Garrett's in second. That'll be good enough to move on. As all 5 races are still very tight here. As you take a look at Garrett again, looking ahead at Bo. They head past turn 12 here. As maybe Bo got a little loose there. Garrett right on his heel. Everybody's still very tight. Maybe Zach getting a little loose there. Jason, did Zach get a little loose there, or was he all right?
Yeah, I believe so. I think he came in hot there. Just ended up on the side, but looks like he recovered quite well. He's still holding it down fully.
So we head to the straightaway here towards turn 1. Garrett still in first, Bo in second, Daniel in third, Zach in fourth. Jason still back in 5th, as these guys will hit
Garrett
the turn.
takes over Bo there in first.
Yes, he does. He hits that turn 2 there. Got past him. As it head towards turn 4, Repsol curve here, Repsol turn. As all 5 racers still very close. Maybe Jason trying to make a move on Zach. Take a look at Jason here, looking ahead. You can see all 5 racers still. He's still very much in it. As we have 12 minutes, 20 seconds left in race 4, the wild card race here. As Bo is still on Garrett's heel here after getting passed. Take a look again at Jason. Take a look now here at Bo. He's looking ahead at Garrett now. Maybe got a little wide there,
just
Jason.
Just a little bit. Yeah, it looks like he pushed a little hard through the corner there and just barely nicked that sand.
Yeah, so he'll lose a little bit of time for that here. Let's take a look at Zach and Jason here going into that turn 10. Let's see if Jason can make a move at some point. They don't want to fall too far behind the leaders here. We know how hard it is to come back, so you really want to make sure you stay close. As these guys will take a look again at Zach and Jason here in 4th and 5th. Headed towards turn 14, the New Holland turn, last turn of this 14-turn race. As we look at Garrett posting a 144.382. And take a look here at Jason again, looking ahead at all 5 of them. First 3 have put a little bit of distance between 4th and 5th, and still not much. As these guys head into turn 3 here, still Bo and Garrett. Garrett passed Bo last lap there. Moving to first place. Garrett's sitting 5th in the standings right now with 38, so really getting into that finale, next race here, and doing well in that will help his case out immensely to move up the leaderboard, as he's sitting just 1 behind Brett and 3 behind Jacob, excuse me. Bo, he's in 2nd right now. He sits in 8th in the standings, so it'd be big for him too to get to that finale and get some points on the board for this week. Daniel currently in 9th. He did not race last week, so he really needs to do well these next couple weeks. That will be the race he loses that he's forgiven on, because that is his worst score. So he really needs to get great scores here. Zach's sitting in last right now in the standings, so he could definitely use a boost here. And Jason moving up from the sport car race series here, making an appearance. Take a look at Garrett with a 1:43.909, so fastest lap of the race so far. As Zach and Jason are still real tight for 4th and 5th. We'll see if they can make a move, if Jason can make a move. As the first 3 are still very tight here. The head past turn 3, Garrett, Daniel, Zach, then Jason. We are at the Grid Lounge here in downtown Cedar Falls, Iowa, for the GT3 series. We're on season 4 here, week 4 of an 8-week series. We're here every Tuesday night. We got 4 more weeks after this still, so we're going to be halfway done here. As we take a look here at Bo in 2nd, right behind Garrett still. Daniel just a little further back in 3rd. Zach and Jason further back in 4th and 5th, but still in it here. If they can get a wreck up front, they can certainly make their move as these guys go around the Campsa curve. Take a look now at Bo, still right behind Garrett as they head past turn 10. Take a look now here at Bo. Again, still in 2nd place, so very close here as they go past the starting line. And Bo with a 1:43.140. Jason, he is flying. That was the fastest lap of the race.
Yeah, no doubt. He's screaming through that lap. He's determined to catch up here. Looks like, I mean, if these guys finish 1st and 2nd, Pete, I think we're going to have ourselves quite a wild final race. Daniel's not too far behind here. We got to keep an eye on him. Any type of mishap between Garrett or Bo, Daniel's going to seize that opportunity.
No, absolutely. You are very much correct there. Let's take a look at Bo again, looking ahead at Garrett. So Garrett's still in 1st, Bo in 2nd, Daniel in 3rd, Zach and Jason battling it out for 4th here as Jason's still right behind him as they go past the Repsol curve. Take a look now at Bo again here. Like I said earlier, Jason, we're on season 4 here. Josh, who's going to be in the finale here, won seasons 1 and 2. Bo actually won season 2. As we look ahead at Bo right now, heading past turn 10. Headed towards turn 12. As these guys are still very tight. They've kind of pulled away a little bit from Daniel in 3rd. Zach and Jason still battling out for 4th here as the leaders will hit the straightaway with about 6 minutes and 15 seconds left in this wildcard race. Remember, top 2 moves on to the nightcap, so that's where you want to be at. 1st, 2nd. As Garrett pulls a little ahead of Bo now as they head into the L turn 1 here at Barcelona. Take a look here at Zach in fourth. Jason's still right behind him. It's where they've been all race long here. Let's take a look now at Jason. We'll see here. We have over 5 minutes, 30 seconds left. We'll see if Jason can make a move here at some point. If he wants to pass him, he's going to have to get a little closer here as we move through lap 6. As they head in to turn 5. Leaders are going towards the campus curve here, as it looks like maybe Zach got a little wide there, but recovered pretty well here as he heads towards the campus curve here with 5 minutes left in the wild card race. Take a look now at Bo. Like I said earlier, Bo won season 2, so he has a championship under his belt here as he tries to make it back to the nightcap, the main event here. Still in second place, so that'll be good enough. Let's take a look right here as he heads past turn 14 and into the straightaway. Jason, why don't you tell me a little bit about the cars here that these guys are using, as we have just over 4 minutes left here in the wild card race.
Yeah, as we're looking at Bo here, he's driving the BMW. It's a pretty solid car. You know, I actually haven't driven it, but when I heard it's got great straight line speed. It really doesn't have any big flaws. And you can see, I think I'm in the Lamborghini, pretty well rounded overall. Really nothing that it shines in, but also nothing that has any disadvantages. And just all around pretty solid. And then I believe the rest of the pack are all in the NSX. This is, from what I've been hearing, probably one of the better picks. From what I've heard, a little better in the Lambo and about everything. So definitely some variety on the field, Pete.
Yeah, thank you, Jason, for that. As we head past the campus turn, we got 3 minutes, 20 seconds left in this race. Garret and Bo still first and second. They've been there all race long. As Jason and Zach are still battling for fourth and fifth. We'll see if Jason can catch him here. Be pretty big here in his Pro Series debut if he could get fourth as they head towards turn 10 here. We got under 3 minutes now left. Remember, first two move on. Let's take a look at Bo looking ahead at Garret. They're still very close. Jason still right behind Zach here as they head towards turn 13. Garret and Bo have pulled away now from Daniel, have a pretty substantial lead here as they head into the Elf turn 1. Daniel, pretty substantial lead on Zach, but Jason right behind Zach. So right now we got first and second being challenged, fourth and fifth, as we have just over 2 minutes, 15 seconds left in this wild card race here at Barcelona. Take a look here at Garret and Bo, still very tight here.
Oh, I think this is where Zach must have spun out.
Oh, so Zach spins out. Jason, I must have missed that. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I missed it as well, Pete. Camera is off.
Yep, so Zach spins out, so Jason will then move up into fourth. So Jason does pass Zach here, as the leader here will go into turn 10. It's still Garret. Bo's still right behind him, so now the pack is even more spread out as Zach moves way back into fifth here, as these guys will head past turn 12. We'll have one more lap after this. The white flag will be out here. As we take a look here at Zach back in fifth. Again, Bo here looking ahead at Garret. First and second move on, so he's okay where he sits at right now as they head past the starting line. They'll head down a long straightaway and into turn 1 for the last lap of the wild card race here. Taking a look here at Bo, looking ahead at Garret. Won't want to make any mistakes. He's safe where he's at. Just finish the race, and he'll move on here as they head towards the Repsol curve. I know we talked about this earlier, Jason, but that turn right there that the leaders just went by, it's very tough. Want to make sure you brake at the right time. Don't wait too long.
Yeah, it's one of those corners, Pete, that if you have it down, I feel like you're gonna kind of start to pull away from the pack. It's a little deceiving. You come into it, you think you got the corner and the apex found, but it's a little longer than you expect. And I've just seen a lot of people have that corner fully mastered and they're gone.
Yep, no, absolutely. Here as these guys going to turn 10. Last lap here in the wild card race. Top two are going to move on. As Garrett's in first, Bo's in second, Daniel's in third, Jason's in fourth, Zach is in fifth at this GT3 series here at the Grid Lounge, season 4, race 4 of 5 races here as these guys will head into the final turn. And it looks like Garret will finish in first, Bo will finish in second, and now it looks like Jason has moved up really close to Daniel here for third. Did we miss something? Did Daniel spin out, Jason, or?
You know, I didn't see it here, and then during the race, I didn't catch it. But I part of me thinks he might have just been slowing down. He knew the first two, it was decided, and he might have just wanted to have a little bit of competition, you could say, just to see if the
Uh,
last few corners you could have a little more enjoyment. But hard to say. I would
yep,
have to ask him.
yep. So Garret finishes first, Bo in second, Daniel does finish in third. Jason in his Pro Series debut will finish fourth, and Zach will finish fifth here in the wild card race. So Garret and Bo move on. We'll see them in the nightcap in the main event here of race 5. We'll be back shortly with that race.